What's up, everybody? How we doing today? Let's go ahead and talk some Lakers. Who's with me, right? Um, it's been a crazy season so far. We're halfway through, 21 and 20, sitting at the mark. That's good for 7th seed. I know we all predicted a lot better. I mean, in the offseason, we added Russell Westbrook, and we were all kind of iffy about it and kind of excited at the same time because you're adding a big name, right? So adding that name with LeBron and Anthony Davis, you'd think that it would come to fruition. It looks like they've only played 15 games together, the big three, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook. So we can't really determine what's going to happen for the rest of the year, but I'm here to talk to you guys about everything that I think, maybe some positives, some negatives, some takeaways. First and foremost, there's been a lot of injuries. Anthony Davis out yet again. LeBron was out in the beginning of the season. Kendrick Nunn, he hasn't even played a game yet. You got to remember, the Lakers used their one mid-level exception on Kendrick Nunn. That was about $5 million they used. He's the, let's see, fifth highest paid player on this team, and he has not even played yet. So there's a lot of possibilities of what he can do to the team and what he can bring. A nice scoring guard off the bench can really complement when Russell Westbrook goes to the bench. And I think Anthony Davis, I'm hearing he's returning soon. I don't know if you've seen the videos of him shooting around on the court. That's always good news. I'm hearing Kendrick Nunn should be returning soon. That's great news as well. It looks like tonight's game, Carmelo Anthony, he's out for the first time this year. So he's played relatively every single game. Russ has played relatively every single game. But LeBron's been carrying us so far. What's new? Let's go ahead and talk about what there's a possibility to do and how I see what can happen for the end of this year. So 21 and 20, not so great, but the bottom of the West, if you guys see that, Dallas at the 5 seed, Denver at the 6 seed, Lakers 7, you go Timberwolves, Clippers. Clippers might be out with Paul George. We don't know for how long. Kawhi's out right now. Denver Nuggets, Murray's out, Michael Porter Jr. is out. So that bottom of the West is still capturable, and we can still make the playoffs. So there's hope. The thing is, you get a healthy Anthony Davis, you get a healthy LeBron James to come back into the playoffs. Whatever Russell Westbrook can add, hopefully not a lot of turnovers. But we also got to make some moves. So coming up on the deadline, January 15th is when Talen Horton-Tucker is trade eligible. His $9.5 million will be crucial in any salary matching trade that they need. So what I'm hearing is, for one, Jeremy Grant, Miles Turner. I'm hearing now Gary Trent Jr. could be a help as well. I don't know how that can help when we got so many guards already. I think that we could definitely be used for another wing. Just look at Stanley Johnson and the impact that Stanley Johnson has made off the streets. He was in the G League with the Lakers, South Bay Lakers. Comes in, makes a huge impact on Christmas Day, holds James Harden in the fourth quarter, 0 for 5. Lakers go on like a 20-point run and almost come back, and they eventually tied that game and almost come back to win it. It wasn't in the cards that day. But I think that a lot of winnable games have slipped, and for looking at the remaining of the schedule, all the games that are available during winnable teams like tonight against the Kings is definitely a must-win game. So let's get started. Who do you think the Lakers can get? I mean, realistically, it's going to be tough to get Jeremy Grant. It's going to be tough to get Miles Turner. But there is a possibility you can package Talen Horton-Tucker, Kendrick Nunn's $5 million, add some veteran minimum salaries, 2027 first-round pick. That can help as well. Got multiple of second-round picks. Maybe a third team gets involved, takes Kendrick Nunn as a backup guard, and gives, either Detroit or the Pacers 2 extra second-rounders to take him. So maybe that's a possibility. I'm thinking along the margins there will be a deal done, especially to bottom out the roster on the veteran minimums. Like we could go after a guy named Kenrich Williams. Maybe we can pay OKC in 2 second-round picks and an expiring salary of, let's just say, DeAndre Jordan. He literally is not playing. He's not in the roster. Maybe 3 second-round picks. I'm not too sure what it'll take, but somebody like that will definitely help. A wing with size, 6'7", can shoot the three ball, can defend. I think he's also played with Anthony Davis in New Orleans, so that would definitely be a good candidate. We also got to look forward to the buyout market. Some news that dropped today: Damian Lillard. He's going to be out for a while. It might be for the whole season. Who knows? It's right now showing 6 to 8 weeks by Shams and Woj, but it could definitely be longer. And if I'm the Blazers, I'm kind of tanking this year because they have their 14th pick that could be traded. But if they get to a position where they're under 14th and get into the lottery, they'll keep that pick. So if I'm the Blazers, I definitely want to keep that pick to move forward and maybe package some players out the way. Now, what happens to Robert Covington? He's on a expiring deal, having a career worst season this year that he's ever had. It's about $12 million in salary. Can a contender trade for him? Yeah, I'm thinking a contender will make the move and try to go after him, but if it doesn't come to fruition, he's definitely a buyout candidate. Tristan Thompson from Sacramento, I don't know if he'll help that much, especially since we're going to small ball, but Mo Harkless could help from Sacramento, a big wing that can defend. He was a decent three-point shooter when he was on a good team, so we can see if he can come back on a good team around some superstar players and play a little bit better. So my goals, my hope for the Lakers is they get back to the 5th seed, maybe even 6th seed by the end of the season, and you get Anthony Davis healthy and you take it day by day. And a healthy Anthony Davis playing not at the level he was playing this year, but at a level he was playing maybe in the bubble. If you can get that version, get LeBron how he's playing right now, you're still going to be a tough out for any team, especially for a young team trying to get their first chance at a second round or third round entrance. Lakers are going to be a tough out. They're not going to go out quietly, especially if they're healthy. So the seeding, I think 5th is the most realistic seeding, the highest possible seeding possibility at this point. And again, this team was not built to play regular season, 82 games, grind. They're built for the playoffs. There's a bunch of veterans that know what to do, when to do it. Yeah, we haven't seen it a lot so far this year, but there's still a lot more to go. I mean, bringing in Carmelo, he's a big shot guy. He can make some buckets. He's definitely going to help. Stanley Johnson can definitely defend. Avery Bradley can defend. He's having a good year shooting three. Last game it was not that great, but he's having a good year. Malik Monk at a veteran minimum was a great find. Thank you, LeBron. But there's just a lot of things. We definitely need to get Anthony Davis healthy. That's going to be first and foremost. I can see him coming back in around February. Kendrick Nunn coming back a little bit before that, just so we can see what he has, especially if we need to package him. We need to know if he's going to be even valuable for us. If he comes in dropping 15, 16 points a night off the bench, and then you see HT pick his game up like he has been past few games, then there might not even be a need for a trade, and we should just wait for the buyout market and make a small move. So tell me what you guys think. Just a little quick review of the season. Not so great. I'm not so down on us either. I think there's still possibilities to improve, especially with the players we have and the names we have. There are definitely guys that want to win. So I think that there's a lot of possibilities. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, do everything you guys got to do, like, subscribe, comment, whatever it takes to get this video out there. But just starting here, I just want to make sure and talk to everybody who wants to talk about the Lakers. Let's make it happen.